You probably thought the thumbnail was fake. Well, unfortunately for you, it is not. Because today we are looking at a woman who cooks for her husband. That's right. We are looking at everybody's dream wife. And this is her TikTok where she posts her little creations for her husband, Andrew. And Andrew, if you out there, it's okay, buddy. So today, let's go ahead and take a look at a meal by Cooking Kate. Now, this video right here is how I originally come up to it. Just a woman literally putting what looks like a frozen pizza and bunch of fries and bunch of oil and just a lot of salt and more salt and just bunch of seasoning on top of it. Cheese as if the pizza did not, more salt. Now, I don't know how long Andrew is gonna be alive on this earth, but all I gotta say is that Kate, just from looking at this, Kate is living evidence behind because the amount of salt she put on that food, just the oil, it has still salt in the pan. Now, Now tell me that is not just the most delicious pizza you have ever seen. Because me personally, I would not even come close to a 10-foot pole of that pizza. Yes, that's right. Her food is fucking terrible. And I'm saying this because I believe that the reason Andrew, as you could see from that video, is working a 19-hour shift is because he does not want to come home. And I would not want to come home. Now, if you think this was a one and only, then you must be new to this channel. If you all subscribe, because this is what we do here. We deep dive onto the most bizarre thing we could see on the internet. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at another one of her meal because wow, is she creative. Now, right off the bat, I could see, yep, that is raw chicken. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that is pure raw chicken that has been frozen with some I don't think you can literally buy something like that. This is something she prepped. And I just want to mention that Andrew is now picking 23-hour shifts. Now, if that isn't much of a reason to show you that Andrew does not want to come home. Kate, I hate to say it, but your husband really, really hates your food. And I do not blame him. Now, just by looking at the amount of oil she goes and put on that pan, mixed with salt, like, I don't think that's enough salt, Kate. Now, do you think so? Because I think she's probably going to add more salt. What is she trying? Oh my, she flipped it over, put more salt. She finally break the chicken in half. Now, for those of you wondering, that chicken is indeed raw, like I said. It is not even close to being defrosted or anything. And the bottom of that just looks absolutely disgusting. Like, I would not want my worst enemy to be eating this. So, hopefully, you know, Andrew ate before he came home because just the amount of time she is struggling to just absolutely break these into chunks. Now, I'm guessing she's just gonna have to go ahead and cover it, you know. Nope. That chicken is still raw and she put it in that plate. I thought for some reason, me being, I don't know, just being, I don't know, maybe it's because I care about Andrew. I was under the impression that Kate was going to maybe put a lid on that and just let the heat I don't know, cook the chicken, because I'm 100% telling you that chicken inside of it is as raw as it's going to be. Now, let me know if any of you guys ever want to go ahead and try some of these recipes, because I think, truthfully, she should just come out with a cookbook so we can just have something good to start fires with, because that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Now, I hate to say this, because on my previous video, I did make fun of a lot of you British people. To my British subscribers, to my British, watchers, I apologize to tell you that Kate is British. How do I know she is British? Because one of the things she likes to prep is traditional British beans. Now, I am not a British person. I have never cooked British beans on toast for anyone, but it seems like she cooked these beans way beforehand, because all I'm seeing is just a stick of pure, and I mean pure, frozen, never before touched beans. God, that is a lot of oil, isn't it? Can I just say, if you're cooking that much oil and you just trying to basically defrost it, that is just, at this point, just put it in the microwave. Oh my gosh. That is so much. I like how the toast is not even toasted. It's just stale bread. Honestly, now you guys might disagree, but this is the most edible thing that I have ever seen her cooked. It's edible. I could see somebody actually eating this. Oh no, she did not put, she put salt on top of the cooked food, and not even a tiny pinch. She put a lot. Oh my God. Now, I don't know what is Andrew's cholesterol, but oh, Andrew, I just hope that this man is not actually eating this. Because if I actually had to eat this, I don't think I could make it out. Now, Andrew, if you need a good lawyer for divorce, because this is the only place that this relationship is ever going to be going into, Andrew needs help. I feel like Andrew at this point is just a hostage. He needs somebody to save him. Now, I don't know if it can get any worse from just watching these videos. Because I don't think she can make anything worse than, that, right? Nope. For those of you who don't see what I'm seeing, I think she is making chicken soup. Now, it looks like it's just a raw chicken on top of frozen soup. And oh my gosh, she's just beating it. It was frozen. You would think, if Andrew is doing a 19-hour shift, she could take this out of the freezer and just let it defrost naturally, right? And then attempt to cook it. Oh my gosh. That's not doing anything, Kate. That is, no matter how much you, oh my God. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen pure evidence of a wife that is trying to set up an accidental death for her husband. Because there is no way in hell you telling me that Andrew is gonna come and eat this and just come out alive. That is pure, and I mean pure salmonella from just that one chicken breast. I don't know how long that thing was frozen for. I don't know if it was pre-cooked, but I bet it doesn't even look like it was pre-cooked. I just want to see somebody actually attempt to eat this. I want to know, is Andrew still alive? And if he is, I want an update on his situation because this man needs witness protection. Somebody is after his life. And unfortunately for Andrew, it looks like that person is his wife because I don't, I don't think Andrew is is responsive at this point. And I'm just gonna be honest, Andrew is asking for these long shifts because I'm seeing Andrew is pulling 19 to 20-hour shift. If I was Andrew, I would be asking my boss to put me in the clock 24/7. Now, Andrew must love this woman because she is a horrendous, and I mean a horrendous, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Of course, she topped it off with the salt. I did not even notice that. She put more salt into that. That is completely disgusting. We should put that Gordon Ramsay meme there. It's fucking raw. Like, just, I don't think Andrew ever would have come back home from his shift. Now, Andrew got lucky because she decided to cook something without meat for once, which is, I think, the play here if you're gonna be making meals like this, because she cooked a healthy meal for him. Unfortunately, that one was also frozen. Let's go ahead and take a look. Again, with the amount of salt and oil that she just put in there, it immediately become the most unhealthiest thing Andrew has eaten that day. And I just want to say, I want them to get divorced. Because I think that is the only way Andrew can survive. Oh, wait. You know what I just realized? That's fucking salmon. That is a fucking salmon. I thought that was a piece of carrot. That is a fucking salmon that she has. Holy shit. She's cooking some white rice with salmon. Oh my gosh, the fucking salt is just horrendous. That is pure salmon. Oh my god. Now, can you get sick from eating uncooked frozen salmon? Honestly, the only thing on the plate that I would even attempt to even cook, I mean, eat is probably just the greens. Oh, never mind. The moment this woman put the salt in there, the whole food is done. The whole food is done. Like I said, at this point, Andrew got to get a divorce. That is the only way I could see Andrew ever escaping from his fate. Because if he does not get a divorce, he's never going to make it out. No, Andrew, you need a divorce. I see here that he's working a 20-hour shift, which means Andrew probably is going to get 0 hours of sleep because I don't think he's going to be able to finish that. And if he does even attempt to finish it, he's not going to be able to go to sleep. Somebody save Andrew because he needs help. Somebody save Andrew. Somebody please save Andrew. Somebody call 911 or whatever the version is for the UK because Andrew needs help. Andrew is not surviving. My only literal question is why the fuck is everything frozen? This is the most frozen meal household I've ever seen. And I could say she is prepping these. She has to be prepping this because you can't buy this shit in the store like that. Look, all I gotta say is, Andrew, you better pray that you don't go home. Because if you do go home, you're screwed. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. And I think that's going to be my rant for today. And Kate, stay away from the kitchen. And somebody please check on Andrew, bro. Somebody please check on Andrew. All right. That's it. Bye. Peace.